everyone, and welcome to Purse First Impressions. My name is Bob, the drag queen, and today we're going to be reviewing the red carpet looks at the 2023 Oscars. First of all, I want to say this is wild. I did not realize this, but in all the years of the Oscars, only two women have ever won. Only two women of color have ever won Best Actor. That's wild. Like, that is wild to me that only two women, Halle Berry and Michelle Yeoh, because Hattie McDaniels won the Oscar for Best Supporting. A lot of supporting. Viola Davis doesn't have an Oscar for Best. This is crazy. Like, what is happening? What is going on? Today I am joined by my lovely patrons. These are my siblings and cool aunts and stepmoms and stepdads here on our as my guest today on First Impressions. And I don't think that the 2023 Oscars. Okay, first of all, the 2022 Oscars were just such a that was just one of those things. Like, I feel like the past couple of years in a row, the Oscars have just been bananas. Okay, not in a row. I'm forgetting the order that these things happened in, but there was La La Land, Moonlight. That was wild. That was one of those things. It was like, there's no way this just happened. Like, there's no way this actually just happened. And then, obviously, Will Smith and Chris Rock was just bananas. And I feel like this year, there was nothing wild happening. Like, even Lady Gaga did a subdued. I was like, because especially those of us who are millennials, we remember when Lady Gaga was when I say the most, y'all, I feel bad because the Gen Zs will never know what it was like to be a young adult when Lady Gaga came on the scene. It was wild. I'm 22 years old. I was 22 years old when Lady Gaga hit the scene, and I will never forget this. I was standing in the subway at one of those magazine stands, and like, when I tell you all, every magazine except Home and Garden had either Lady Gaga or Nicki Minaj on it, literally at the same time. And I mean, literally, there was literally no one else on a magazine. It was crazy. And I'm not saying Gen Z doesn't remember Gaga, but you have to be a young adult when Gaga came out. I was in my 20s. So your experience in elementary school watching Gaga is not the same as being in the gay bar when Bad Romance came on. I'm not invalidating y'all, but I'm telling you right now, being in the gay bar, when you heard, we were like losing. We were like, it was crazy. When we heard Starships come on in the club, when we heard Poker Face come on in 2008, it was just beyond. When Lady Gaga was at the VMAs and blood was pouring out of her, it was, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. I wonder what it was like for people who, like, when Star Wars first came out and they heard Darth Vader go, "Luke, I am your father." Like, what was that like? What was that like? Anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Oscars looks. So let's get, okay, first up we have Michelle Yeoh, who is in Dior. I love this. Is that fringe? Is that like feathers? Are they feathers or are they fringe? They're feathers. Okay, she looks like an angel. Like, she looks, I know I said that I don't want to give this as a compliment because it's not about someone looking young. That's genuinely not. Yeah, the point of living life is not to look young. But she looks so young, and that's so, like, I'm gagged at how young Michelle Yeoh looks. Like, it's just so crazy. And it's just wild to me that this is the lady from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, because I remember that movie. I'm just really gagged. She's from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Yeah. She looks really good. This is great. I'm not like some like Dior stan, and that's the thing. I'm not like a stan for any fashion lines really. But this looks amazing. I will say, I was at a party last night and this woman was wearing Iris Van Herpen, and I looked at it and I said, "Is that Iris Van Herpen?" And the fact that I got that just off of a visual reference, I felt like a genius. I was like, not me noticing Iris Van Herpen literally immediately. Um, Rihanna is just, she looks so stunning. Like, I love this look. I love that she's accenting her belly. I feel like she's grown a lot since the Super Bowl, belly wise, right? Like, I feel like at the Super Bowl she was giving Beyonce baby bump or Lucy LaDuca baby. The Lucy LaDuca baby bump, but she is like full on. Also, did she get pregnant within less than a year? She got pregnant within less than a year of having a baby. That is wild. Like they are. ASAP Rocky is fertile. ASAP Rocky has some strong I don't know if it's her eggs or if it's his swimmers or if it's the combination of the two, but this is wild. This is wild. And it is ASAP Rocky, right? Yeah. And I was thinking about, because my grandma had 9 kids over the course of 20 years. That's basically like a kid every other year. It's too much. It's too much. But she looks good. Who is Ali? I'm going to sound so, Alaya. I don't know who is this designer. This is gonna be it's gonna be like some massive designer that everyone knows except for me, and I don't know who this designer is, but she looks good, and I love that it stays to that Rihanna. It's very Rihanna. It's very like a little fetishy. It's sexy, but she's pregnant. I love this. I think she looks absolutely stunning. I'm trying to think too. What is like, if you're a designer, where do you really want your looks to go? Do you want it on the Met Gala? Do you want it at the Oscars? Do you want it at the Grammys? Do you want it at the Emmys? Like, I feel like the Met Gala is really the place. Like, really, really the place. But the Oscars is not bad. I feel like some of the biggest fashion moments in like history have all been from the Oscars. So up next we have, okay, Kate Blanchett is wearing Louis Vuitton. You know, you know, I don't know, because on the one hand, it's kind of giving Liza Minnelli in Halston. It's kind of giving Liza Minnelli in Halston, but it looks like it's like it looks like it's like lacking some structure. Like I'm like, where what's happening with it? And the train just looks like a little rectangle following her, and she's like only wearing those little earrings. I don't know. I can't. I don't think I love this one. I don't think this is. I don't think this is for me. Kate Blanchett is an icon though. And Angela Bassett did do the thing. I love that she's wearing Moschino. I love this. She kind of looks like she's going to prom. Like full T, full T. Angela Bassett looks like she's going to prom right now, which I love. She's another one of those folks. I've met her before. I met Angela Bassett. When years ago, before I was on Drag Race, I did Watch What Happens Live. You know how Andy Cohen has those bartenders and stuff? So we did an episode for to promote American Horror Story. And they have the drag queens come in and dress like the people. It was kind of weird because they had a bunch of queens dress up like a bunch of white queens, like a bunch of like thick white queens dress up like Kathy Bates from different movies. But they had all the black queens dress up like Tina Turner, but Tina Turner wasn't there. Angela Bassett was there, but Tina Turner played Angela Bassett in a movie years ago. It was kind of weird. So I was dressed like, we were all dressed like Tina Turner, but it was to honor Angela Bassett. It was very strange. It was weird to me. But anyway, I met her there, and she's one of the, I kept trying to like get closer. Yeah, no, Angela Bassett played Tina Turner. I was trying to get closer. She's one of the folks who was just like insanely stunning. I was like gagged, and she was really sweet. Which part of me is like, you know, when I hear about someone, I don't necessarily need to hear they were sweet. Sometimes when someone's a bitch, I think the story's even better. Like, there's nothing great about it, but like, I met Angela Bassett, she was nice and respected everyone. But when you hear like, I met fucking, you know, Betty Davis and she called me a faggot and kicked me in the nuts. Bitch, that is a story. I don't want it to happen to me, but I want it to happen to somebody. You know what I mean? Oh, so okay, so Angela Bassett lost to Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis won for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now, this is Jamie Lee Curtis's first Oscar nomination, I believe, and she won on her first one. And, you know, I saw, am I screaming? am I screaming, Jacob? When okay, so I saw Everything Ever All at Once. That is a great movie. Like, when I tell you Everything Everywhere All at Once is just I cannot say enough great things about that film. It was bananas. And if you don't want to, I'm not going to spoil anything. And then I saw Wakanda Forever, which I didn't love the film Wakanda Forever as much as I liked Everything Everywhere All at Once. But I really thought that Angela Bassett had like the standout performance from this film. Like, to quote Nathan said, Angela put her whole Wakandusi into that role, which is true. Like, it was amazing. And it was I feel like it was a lot of it was really hinging on that the performance that she did to the United Nations, which was really, really good. So Jamie Lee Curtis did a good job. Angela Bassett did a good job. I probably would have voted for Angela Bassett, but Jamie Lee Curtis was really good though. Okay, I don't know who Tim's is, but baby, this look is everything. Tim's she co-wrote Lift Me Up. She's a singer. This look is bananas. Like, she looks like the most stunning bride I have ever. Like, this is not a person who should be behind the scenes. I'm sure has a career, but like, she needs to be front and center. This gown is. She looks like she's on a cloud. Like, she looks like she's floating on a cloud. This is so stunning. I love this. I absolutely love this. Tim's in, let me try to pronounce it. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this. Lever Couture. Is there anyone here who's French? Is there anyone here who's actually French, who can speak French, that can come and teach my ass how to pronounce this? But no, that was really, this is a really fucking, this is a stunning look. Yeah, she looks amazing. Wow. Okay. Oh my God, this is me really proving how little I know about Hollywood. Okay, Anna Damaris. Anna de Armas. Who is she? She was Marilyn Monroe in Blonde. Got it. Okay, I'm looking at her. This dress is nice. She looks good. This isn't crazy for me. She looks good. She's in Louis Vuitton. A lot of second Louis Vuitton. Yeah, she looks good. Wee wee bitch. Wee bitch. Wee. No, she looks good. She looks good. I like. She looks good. Okay, let's go on to Florence Pugh in Valentino. She better have that thigh out. She better have a thigh out. I'm realizing now how many people are in white. Like was there a group text bold tone, but it was like a wedding. Florence Pugh looks, I like her thighs out. I can't tell if this is a shawl, if this is part of the dress. I can't tell if she's wearing a cape. I don't know what is happening with this dress. Someone called it a mullet dress. Yeah, it's short in the front, long in the back. It's interesting. I'm gonna give her that. It is definitely interesting. Let's get into Miss Holly Berry. So I love this. And I feel like she's the only one who's wearing white with this like big pop of color, with these it looks like some bejeweled roses or something. I really love that. And I talk about thigh out. She's really showing some thigh. And Holly Berry is one of the women who like has like done like short hair for a really, really long time. And I love that. Like I love that y'all don't oh wow, the group is not loving Holly Berry's outfit. I like it. I don't like that she's holding it up in pieces like that. But I think she looks really good. Like I really think she looks great. Okay, one of the folks who doesn't like it, I want to hear from you. Hold on. Who doesn't love it? Who's gonna show their face on the internet? Just kidding. Wave your hand if you don't like. Because I want to hear the reasoning. Isaiah, why do you like it, Isaiah?
Okay, I'm gonna be 1,000. It's like the train, like the cape thing, isn't given that much cape, and the little like rosette things. It's just like she didn't really commit to it. It's just like on the collar and then one by the hip. I don't know. It's not giving me like the fantasy for me.
For me personally, me. All right, thank you, Isaiah. Um, I like it. I think it's cute. Okay, Lady Gaga. She's in Versace, obviously. I mean, after that movie, is she like only doing Versace these days? This looks very good, y'all. Oh, she was in Gucci. She was in Gucci. Not Lady Gaga doing the House of Gucci and then just being like, and now I wear Versace. This looks so good. Lady Gaga, stay mothering. This is a great look. This is. And did y'all see that clip of someone like a paparazzi fell and then Lady Gaga went and like acknowledged. I was like, oh, and everyone's like, she really is Mother Monster. No, she looks so good, and I like Gaga with her hair slicked back. I like that hair slicked back shit on her. She looks really good. Jamie Lee Curtis, another lady who's been wearing hair short for years. I like this dress. She definitely Jamie Lee Curtis is giving a little bit Mother of the Bride. It is giving a little bit Mother of the Bride, the dress, but I like it. I think she looks really good. She looks expensive. She looks like fresh. Like she looks like the very rich, expensive Mother of the Bride, like the Mother of the Bride who gets down. You know what I mean? I love that, y'all. This is okay. Maybe, I'm going to try pronouncing this name right. Is it Denai Guerrera and Jason Wu? Jason Wu does not fuck around. Jason Wu be in these streets because Jason Wu's the one who does Michelle Obama sometimes. Y'all, this is amazing. There is not a single thing about this that I don't like. Every part of it. The jewelry, the hair, the garment, the train, the horsehair at the bottom, the way it comes up from her chest but covers the décolletage. This is really, really amazing. This might be my favorite look so far. I don't know, but that singer lady was also great. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Okay, Harvey Guillen and Christian Siriano. Ironically, he kind of looks like a vampire. Ironically, Harvey Guillen looks a little bit like a vampire. And I'm not mad at this though. This is camp. This is camp. This is camp. I really like this look on Harvey Guillen. I love the hair. Oh my God, he looks like Gomez. He looks like Gomez Adams. Wow, this is a good look. And I feel like when you're queer at the Grammys, you gotta like figure out a way to turn the look. And this is a good one. He ate. This is very good. I mean the Oscars. Sorry, at the Oscars. When you're queer at the Oscars, you can't just show up in like a suit and tie. This is how you do it. This looks really, really good. It's like it's giving drag. It's giving Drag King, which I love. It's giving Landon Cider. You know what I mean? This is great. Cara Delevingne looks like 1 million actual dollars. Okay, Tim's was number one, but I don't know. Cara is really going wild right now because Tim's was great, but this look, the cut of the amount of thigh, the gathering on the shoulder, whatever this fabric is, it looks like it might be like a soft velvet, or I don't even know. The shoe, the hair slit. This is great. Okay, wow. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Okay, I got to pick a number one. Right now, Cara Delevingne is my number one. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Let's keep moving. Okay, Ariana DeBose is the talk of the town. She had just I feel like she released the video from the BAFTAs. Then she was so upset about it that she shut down her Twitter for a little bit. But then once she realized that people were like into it, she kind of brought it back, and now she's like leaning into it. This dress, I like this dress. I don't love this hair with this dress. I would have liked a ponytail, like a high ponytail maybe. I like it. I like it. I'm a little soft on it, but I like it. Wow. Okay, Janelle Monáe is just. The other day I was thinking about who I should cast in the black version of Death Becomes Her. Janelle Monáe has to play the woman with the everlasting life. Viola Davis is playing Meryl Streep's role. I feel like Taraji P. Henson is doing Goldie Hawn's role, and Janelle Monáe is doing Isabella Rossellini's role. Janelle Monáe is wearing Vera Wang. I love that she goes between covering up to her neck and her wrist to doing full skin. She always has a little bit of camp in her looks. Does anyone else notice that? She always has a little bit of camp in her looks, which I really, really love. This look is great. Melissa McCarthy is in Christian Siriano. You know, I think if the waist were higher, I would love this. I just wish that the waist was higher. And maybe the sleeves weren't so puffy. And maybe the hair was different. Okay, maybe the whole outfit should change. Maybe that means it's a no. Yeah, it looks like the gown is too big on her. It looks like the outfit is just. Jacob thinks it's supposed to be a Little Mermaid reference. What's the reference? Like, I don't. Does she kind of look like an octopus? Yeah, I see. Maybe the way the way that the tool is, it looks a little bit like it might be tentacles. But it. They were doing. So her and Haley were doing a little moment. This hair is not it for me though. It's not the hair for me. This is not the hair for me. Nicole Kidman. Somehow heartbreak does feel good in a place like this. Also, apparently Christian Siriano's had a dress for her that was originally supposed to be worn, and then it got destroyed in a flood. Ugh, that's upsetting. Woof. The amount of stress. The amount of stress that would cause me. So shout out to Melissa McCarthy, her team, and Christian Siriano. And honestly, big shout out to Christian Siriano. I love the people that Christian Siriano decides to dress. I love I love that about Christian Siriano. I actually happen to have 2 original Christian Sirianos in my home. I have 2 of the dresses that he made for Leslie Jones right here in my home, and yeah, I feel very privileged and lucky to have them because me and Leslie Jones are like roughly the same size. Well, we were. She's skinnier than I am now. I was pretty slim back then. Nicole Kidman looks so good. She's wearing Armani Privi. Nicole Kidman looks amazing. Also, I cannot believe that I didn't know she was Australian. Apparently, everyone in the world knew except me. Apparently, everyone in the world knew that Nicole Kidman was Australian. I was the only one who didn't know. I don't know why I didn't know. I don't know why. I just but I was saying because she's not Australian in some of her movies. Like I've seen her in a movie and she wasn't Australian in the movie, but that's because like Minnie Driver is British in every movie. Like Minnie Driver is never not British. I don't think Minnie Driver can do other accents. Like when they did Good Will Hunting, Minnie Driver was the only British person in the whole movie. It was so random to have this random British lady in the movie. Anyway, has Minnie done American accents? Really? Nicole Kidman looks really good. This is great, and I like the flowers. Oh my god, are these jeweled flowers? Like a part? Like is this a thing? Because Holly Berry had them. Oh my god, okay. Thighs, black and white, and flowers. Elizabeth Banks is in Vivienne Westwood. You know, British people love Vivienne Westwood, and I like Vivienne Westwood too. I like Vivienne Westwood. Let me just start by saying that because I don't want any British folks going crazy on me. I like Vivienne Westwood because British folks, baby, you can't say nothing about Vivienne Westwood. Elizabeth Banks, I know she's not British. I'm just saying, like, if you talk to British people, they go crazy for Westwood. Like, they go, like, I'm telling you, mention any British person, they are like obsessed with Vivienne Westwood. I do not love this dress. It looks like she's wearing 2 different dresses at once. It is, she looks like, in this picture we have of her, she looks like Chelsea Handler. Did anyone see that? Anyway. Halle Bailey. Wow, this is really beautiful. She's wearing Halle Berry is wearing Halle Bailey is wearing and no, I'm kidding. She's wearing Dolce and Gabbana, and this is really good. I love a like a chiffon corseted garment. I don't see it too often, but I absolutely love it. She looks stunning. I kind of wish her hair was red just because I know. Do y'all remember when Beyonce did the Austin Powers movie and she went everywhere with an afro for like 6 months? Does anyone remember this? Like after she did the Austin Powers movie, she went like everywhere with an afro when she was Foxy Cleopatra. And I just kind of wish that was still going on. Like I wish that people still did that. No, this is great. I love this. She looks amazing. Yeah, and then after the Etta James movie, she did go everywhere with that pixie cut. Beyonce said, "I'm not fucking around with you hoes." Beyonce said, "I lived as Patricia Reggiani for 6 months." Like Beyonce says, "When I commit, honey, I commits, honey." Let's go on to, is that our last one? That's our last one. All right. So it is time to pick my favorite outfit of the week of the whole thing. I'm going to give it to Cara Delevingne. Y'all, that was, oh my God. Okay, let me look at her and Tim's back and forth. I got to look at Cara Delevingne and Tim's back to back because maybe it's because Cara Delevingne's was the one that I saw most recently. Okay, wait a minute. The Veil is giving. I didn't see this thigh out. I did not see the thigh out. Wait a minute. Okay, the way that the dress is going in that direction is so cool. The way she looks in the audience. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, this is what I think the selling. Okay. 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 Ooh. Because her sitting in the audience in this video. Imagine sitting next to her. Imagine sitting next to her and being like, this is too much. I'm sitting behind you. I miss Lady Gaga's whole performance. It's too. I love this. Okay, let me look at Cara Delevingne. Cara Delevingne. Okay, you know, this is a great. There's no denying this look is great. This isn't up for debate. This look is absolutely stunning. But I think the audacity of that veil, the veil and the thigh sent it over for me. I'm going to give it to Tim's. The number one for me was definitely Tim's. And I'm now excited to get into, I want to see her perform. I want to see her on stage. What would she wear? Like, what would she wear? What if she's really like a sweatpants girl? What if from now she's just like wearing sweatpants? She's like, girl, that was just a little bit Oscar. I don't be doing this shit, girl. That was for kikis and giggles. I do not dress like that. Like, but also when you dress like that, now you are just setting yourself up like you have to every time do something insane. Like, what's she gonna wear to the Met Gala? Like, what is she gonna wear to the? But also, I feel like the Oscars is an audition to get an invite from Anna Wintour to go to the Met Gala. I feel like this is where you show up and show out, and then because there's a bunch of seats. There's a bunch of seats open because apparently, no more Kardashians are allowed at the Met Gala. Did y'all see this? Apparently, the Kardashians are no longer allowed at the Met Gala, which is like kind of wild to me. I don't know. I guess Anna Wintour just said she's over it. Like, I don't think she really gave a reason. She was just like, well, they asked who would you never invite again, and she said Trump, which makes sense because New Yorkers hate Donald Trump, and Anna Wintour is like a New Yorker. But then she was just like, and no more Kardashians. I just don't want them there anymore. Like, the whole family got banned. Thank you all for joining me, by the way. Clap if you think she should suffer. All right. Listen, thank you all so much for watching another episode of First Impressions. My name is Bob the Drag Queen. My patrons are my guests this time. And those are my thoughts on the Oscars. What if I make it to the Oscars next year? I mean, I have been to the Emmys. I went to the Creative Arts Emmys. I have not been to the Emmys yet. I got to get on one of these. I'm going to tell you right now, I vow, if I get on one of these red carpets, I'm going to cause a scene. Do you hear what I'm saying, goddammit? Listen to me. Whoever out there does the invites, if I get my black ass, my big black drag queen ass on these red carpets, I'm telling you, I'm going to cause a scene. Will it be a robot onesie? Maybe. All right, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.